Now, full disclosure, Lincoln Park is my favorite neighborhood in all of Chicago, but if you're thinking about moving to Lincoln Park, well, you definitely want to consider this other neighborhood that might just be a better fit for you, and it might even be at a much lower cost. We're talking about Bucktown, Chicago. Today's video, we're gonna break down 5 or 6 different sections about what you need to consider when you're thinking about making a move to Chicago and you're deciding between the pros and the cons of Lincoln Park and Bucktown. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jordan Pyle, your go-to Chicago real estate agent. My team and I have been servicing the city of Chicago for almost 12 years now, and we would love the opportunity and have the honor to support you with your real estate goals and your move to Chicago. So if we can do that for you, please just do us a favor and text the number on the screen, and a team member or myself will get in touch within 24 hours. Also, if you're not quite ready to reach out and start the process, but you want to stay in the know with all things Chicago and Chicago real estate, feel free to just click the link down in the description. That's our no obligation bi-weekly newsletter that we'll send straight to your inbox every 2 weeks. All right, let's get into it. So today's video, we're gonna break down 6 main sections that you wanna consider between Lincoln Park and Bucktown. First, we're gonna talk about the vibe of each neighborhood. Second, we're gonna talk about the real estate in each neighborhood. Then we're gonna move into walkability. Following that, dining and shopping, getting into the schools, and then finalizing with the overall cost of living. So just so you can get your bearings about Lincoln Park versus Bucktown, well, Bucktown is the westerly neighbor of Lincoln Park, just over the expressway. So Bucktown's parameters are North Ave on the south, you have the expressway on the east. On the north side, you come to a point at Logan Boulevard, and then on the west side, you have Western Avenue. Now, compared to Lincoln Park's boundaries are on the west side, you have 9094, the expressway. On the south side, you have North Avenue. On the east side is Lake Michigan, and on the north side is Diversity Avenue. Lincoln Park is classic Chicago. It's polished, it's got a bit of that old money feel, and it's super family friendly. You have tons of historic homes, wide parkways, and that clean, buttoned up aesthetic. You'll find people jogging with strollers, hitting farmers markets, or walking to the lake on the weekends. Bucktown, on the other hand, feels a bit more creative. It's artsier, it's trendier, and a little more laid back. There's still a strong neighborhood feel, just like Lincoln Park, but it's definitely a younger and more eclectic. Think converted lofts, indie boutiques, street murals, and cool coffee shops on every corner. If Lincoln Park is like the polished professional, Bucktown is the cool creative cousin who is always in the know. Moving into section number 2, we're talking about the real estate. Lincoln Park has some of the most beautiful and expensive homes in the city, especially the single family homes that you'll find. You've got everything from historic brownstones to new construction single family homes that can easily run into the multi-million-dollar range. It's top tier Chicago real estate. Bucktown, on the other hand, gives you more variety and more value. And oftentimes I find that Bucktown is just more affordable. So when people come to me and they're looking for Lincoln Park, a lot of times for what they're looking for, let's just say it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo for under $800,000, they may have a better chance of finding more space at a better price in Bucktown versus Lincoln Park. And this isn't always the case. Median home values in both of these neighborhoods are very similar. However, the variety that Bucktown offers allows you to have a little bit more options in your budget to stretch you a little bit further. In Bucktown, you can still find modern single family homes, but you'll also see a lot more condos, duplexes, and converted industrial spaces. It's great for buyers who want that city vibe without Lincoln Park pricing. Next up, we have walkability, and both neighborhoods are extremely walkable. Just depends what you want to walk to. As mentioned, both neighborhoods score high on walkability, but in different ways. Lincoln Park has the lakefront, Lincoln Park Zoo, and tons of green space. It's perfect if you love outdoor activities or you want to be near the water. It's also close to DePaul University, which adds to that youthful buzz. Bucktown, on the other hand, is all about local gyms tucked into quiet residential streets. You have to go a little bit further in order to get to the lakefront. So if you're looking to be close proximity to Lake Michigan and the lakefront, Bucktown is probably not going to be the best option for you. Even though you don't have close proximity to the lakefront and the lakefront trail, you have one of the best secondary options for running and walking, which is the 606 trail. The 606 trail slices right through Bucktown, and you can walk to Wicker Park or hop on the Blue Line in minutes. It feels a little more urban and a little less touristy, but it's just as convenient. In terms of walkability, pretty much everything can be within a 5 to 10 minute walk, maybe a 15-minute walk, either in Lincoln Park or in Bucktown. You can find the busy streets that offer all of your conveniences, such as cafes, your bars, your restaurants, and even some of your grocery stores. And if you want to go somewhere a little bit further and you don't mind a short bike ride, well, there are divvy stations located all over the city, so you can hop on a bike and cruise to wherever your heart desires. Next up, we're talking about dining and shopping. We hinted at it in the last section with walkability. Everything for dining and shopping can be walked to for the most part. Lincoln Park Park has that high-end retail. Think about Armitage Ave boutiques, big name restaurants, and fine dining. It's a very super polished feel. You have some of the best restaurants in the entire city located in Lincoln Park. Bucktown leans indie. It's got amazing local coffee shops, BYOB restaurants, hidden speakeasies, and some of the city's best brunch spots. You won't see as many chain stores in Bucktown, but if you like discovering spots before they blow up on Instagram, well, Bucktown is going to be your winner over Lincoln Park. All right, the fifth section, we're going to talk about schools. If you're thinking about schools, Lincoln Park has the edge when it comes to public options. Lincoln Elementary and Oscar Mayer Magnet School are both highly rated, and Lincoln Park High School has an IB program and a solid reputation. Bucktown, however, is no slouch. It's served by schools like Pulaski International School of Chicago, which offers an IB program as well, and Drummond Montessori is also a standout for the younger kids. But generally, families looking for the most consistent public school options lean a bit more toward Lincoln Park. That said, in either neighborhood, you've got access to top-tier private options like Francis Parker, Latin School, and DePaul College Prep. Last but not least, talking about overall cost of living. This one's big. Lincoln Park, as beautiful as it is, comes with the most hefty price tag. The real estate, property taxes, even day-to-day costs like dining out or parking, they all tend to run higher than the westerly neighbor, Bucktown. Bucktown, while it's definitely gone up over the years, still offers better value in most categories compared to Lincoln Park. You're not sacrificing much in lifestyle, but you are potentially saving a lot on housing costs. So I hope this has been helpful for a quick high-level overview about Lincoln Park versus Bucktown. I have other videos on the channel going into complete deep dives into each of these neighborhoods individually. So if you want to go check those out, feel free to just click on the screen here. I have them linked down in the description as well for you to go and check out the deep dive in the neighborhood guide for Lincoln Park as well as Bucktown. But I hope this has just been able to give you a quick snapshot about some of the differences between Lincoln Park and Bucktown and why maybe Bucktown is a better fit for you and maybe it checks just the same amount of boxes for a little bit smaller of a price tag. And so if this has been valuable to you, do us a favor and like the video, comment down below, hit the subscribe button, and definitely turn on notifications so you can be the first to know about all of our future videos. And lastly, if you're ready to make a move and connect with our team about the purchase process in Chicago, feel free to just text the number on the screen and a team member or myself will get in touch within 24 hours. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Peace.